Here we go, it's the moment of truth. I've been dreading this for weeks. I'm about to go to the dentist and have my wisdom tooth pulled out. I'm dreading this. I'm about as nervous as a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs. I'm absolutely shitting bricks, right? Let's do this. Here we go, is the moment in truth. I'm off to the dentist. I'm sweating like Theresa May in a field of wheat. So here we go, it's been 3 hours since I've had my wisdom tooth pulled out, and I've known about it for about 3 months, and when it's a long time away, you don't think about it that much. But as it gets closer and closer, you start to worry about things, and I've had some bad experiences with dentists before in the past. In the younger days, like most kids do, ate a lot of sweets, had a lot of fillings. I've had one tooth pulled out a few years ago and it was a bad experience. Well, you know, the needles back in them days were like that and they were thick as your thumb, thick as your finger, massive needles, and you could see them going down your throat and they'd probably almost come out the other side of your mouth. But to be fair, the dentist, I went to Fram Dentist, and it's the best dentist I've been to in my entire life. Really friendly staff. The young lad, new dentist, he's just a new dentist, and he said basically I had an x-ray a few months ago, and he said your teeth are great, but the one at the back, your wisdom tooth, it's dying. You can either drill it out, probably get a root canal sorted out, or a cap, or whatever it is, £269, or have it removed for £60. So me, it was a no-brainer. When it comes to money, I'm a bit of a cheapskate, and that's the tooth there. It's in there somewhere, and I thought, yeah, just pull it out. You know, no more troubles, over and done with. But as the day went on, as the weeks went on, you know, last night I was thinking about it, and I was absolutely shitting myself. I was like, oh my god, I'm a big wuss. I couldn't get to sleep. I finally got to sleep. Woke up this morning, it just ruined my day off. So anyway, I got to the dentist, young lad there, just, you know, fresh from dentistry school, but he was fantastic, brilliant, put us at ease. And before I knew it, I had the needle in my mouth, and they're not massive long cricket stumps like used to be in the olden days, you know, the dead small little pencil type needles, and I had two on the bottom side, and to be honest, I didn't even feel it go in. I didn't even feel it. You usually can feel it going right in your mouth as it goes, penetrates the skin, goes into your gum and almost into your jaw. This one, I hardly felt it. And within a few minutes, my mouth was numb. It did two on one side, two on the other side. And I thought, yeah, that feels quite numb. So he tapped around, and it was a little bit tender. So he put another one in. So probably about 5 needles I had. And eventually my mouth was numb. Then he said, look, I'm gonna try and wiggle it around a little bit, try and loosen it so it becomes free before I actually wrench it out of the back of your throat, out the back of your mouth. So about 3 or 4 minutes trying to loosen it up, and he got there eventually. I didn't feel an absolute thing, and then I could feel the root being pulled. He said the tooth's dead, it's dying. Abscess, I've got an abscess behind the tooth, and you will get problems throughout the whole of your mouth if you don't get it sorted out now. So he says the best thing to do, your teeth are good apart from this one, get it pulled out and then you won't have any more problems. So fair enough. So after a bit of wiggling and jiggling, eventually you could feel it coming out, and he just ripped it out, and you know, you didn't feel a thing apart from you knew it was being pulled out, which is strange. And it was absolutely pain free. I mean, before I had it pulled out, I was sweating like a fat lass in a chip shop. I was absolutely, I was nervous as hell, and nothing against fat lasses. I do like a fat lass, nothing against them whatsoever. But I was just so nervous, and that's the tooth there. I says I'll take it home with. You can see where the filling has been in the past. You can see how deep and long. You can see how deep and long that wisdom tooth is. It's a good size, isn't it? So that basically from there downwards was in the back of your mouth, in your jaw. And when he pulled it out, he basically said, clamp down some cotton wool for like 3 or 4 minutes, and he taught us through the process of don't have any hot water, don't have any hot drinks, don't do any exercise to make your blood sort of your temperature rise. You want you slow, you want to be as calm as possible. Your blood pressure nice and low, nice and relaxed, the pulse nice and low, the heart rate nice and low, so you're not pumping this blood as much through your body as you would normally do. He said, clean your teeth, but gently where the tooth's being pulled out. Don't eat any food for 3 or 4 hours, which is difficult for me because I love my food. I'm a real pig. Eat on one side. And then tomorrow, basically warm water with salt, gargle it. Because, 99 times out of 100, you won't need to go back and get stitches. But if it keeps on bleeding, if you do, obviously eat something sharp or whatever and it starts bleeding, you may have to get stitches, but he says it'll heal by itself. And keep have about 3 hours after you've had a tooth pulled out, have some paracetamols. So the pain, and just take your daily dosage of paracetamols. So, it's pretty good information they give us. It basically says, always remember to clean and health. Always remember to clean, and a healthy mouth heals more rapidly than a neglected one. The following steps will help relieve soreness and prevent bleeding. Rest for a few hours. Do not have a lie down. Strenuous exercise is best avoided for 24 hours. Do not rinse the mouth out for at least 24 hours. Avoid hot fluids, alcohol, smoking chewy foods. Not smoking chewy foods. Smoking chewy foods. Choose cool drinks and minced or soft food. Should the wound start to bleed, apply a small compress, which they give us. This can be made from soft cotton wool or a clean handkerchief. Sit down and place the compress on the bleeding point and bite firmly for 15 minutes. Any pain or soreness can be relieved by taking pain relief. If prolonged bleeding occurs, contact your dentist. You may need to get stitches on the day after treatment. It may be beneficial to use an antiseptic rinse recommended by your dentist or warm salty water to bathe the wound. This may be carried out after each meal until the healing process is complete. Continuing mild pain can be treated with pain relief. There you go. I do recommend a good dentist, and Fram Dentistry, I'm going to say is 10 out of 10. Absolutely fantastic, friendly staff, and the dentist I saw, the young lad, his name was Connor, was absolutely fantastic. I'm going to give him, a 10 out of 10. Absolutely, he's an asset to Fram Dentist. Absolutely fantastic young lad. There you go. I've had some funny dentists in my time. When I was in Easington once, the Easington dentist was really good, but a new one came in. He was German, and he wanted to give us a filling. So he started drilling my mouth without any methods of numbing my mouth. No injections. It was absolutely horrendous, the pain. I says, what the fuck you doing? And he went, well, it's only a small filling. We don't need to put a needle in. I goes, put a needle in there now. So he put a needle in, numbed it, and that's the kind of, you can get some real cowboy dentists. But when you find a good dentist, stick with them. And like I said, Fram Dentist and the young lad Connor is absolutely fantastic. Put my mind at rest straight away because I was nervous as hell. I was as nervous as a pregnant nun. But look at that. Came out, no pain whatsoever. And since then, I've had no pain. So 10 out of 10 for that dentist. Absolutely fantastic. And that young lad, well done. You've done a good job. You've got a long way to go in life, you lad. You're going to be fantastic as a dentist. So there we go. That's my experience. I had my tooth pulled out and I hate the dentist. But after that experience, I don't feel too bad now about going back. So there we go. I thought I'd share that with you just because I went through it. So why shouldn't you? Put your mind at rest. If you have to go to the dentist, it's always better off to go to the dentist rather than having pain. And there you go. That's all done and done. That's my little plaque. I might put a bit of put on my bedside mantelpiece, just reminders of not to have too many sweets. So there we go, there's my little trip to the dentist. Now I'm going to chill out for the rest of the day, relax. I'm probably going to make some cement. I've got to do a bit of cementing in the yard, mix 3 parts sand, 1 part cement, and you know, I thought I'd do that the rest of my day off and then do a little bit of decorating. So that's me relaxing. There we go. Get yourself to the dentist. There's no worries whatsoever. Great experience. I feel absolutely over the moon now. It's over and done with, and we'll catch you later at the weekend when Sunderland take on Doncaster on Friday night. See you later.